All right. Namaste, Witchlings, and welcome back to my channel. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love, living a magical life through yoga. Woot woot. Yoga is awesome. Hence the lotuses today instead of my more witchy gear. All right, so we have a family birthday today. I am so sorry, y'all. Okay, we have a family birthday today. Yesterday was my sister-in-law's first wedding anniversary with her husband. Second husband, by the way. Today, her son turned 17. And, Sonny, have an amazing birthday. Happy birthday, kiddo. And with the lighting of my candle, my circle is closed. And we invite the ancient ones to join us. And I ran that all together and completely forgot that those are two separate things. Ah. All right, my witchlings. It's a day. All right, so. Yeah. Yep. All right, now. I'm going to take a breath because the chipmunks in my head are running 30 miles a minute. So, all right, my witchlings. Welcome to Di's Daily Divination Draw, where we are reading the cards and having a whole lot of fun while we are at it. So go grab your favorite crystal. I am playing with a strawberry or cherry quartz. Good catch, Di. New Year's. So grab your favorite crystal. I'm playing with some ruby quartz. Light your favorite candle or some incense for your aromatherapy. Cozy up with your cup of coffee or tea if that is your preferred brew. And get ready to hear today's message from the universe. Don't forget to do the like, share, subscribe, shebang. Hit the bell to be notified when I am posting more stuff. Okay. My birthday is around New Year's. It's actually the 3rd of January, so I'm a New Year's baby. Very much a Capricorn, but I'm not your typical Capricorn. My rising and moon are both Libra, and I am far more Libra-like. All right. Oh, you have, one of my staff that's frequently in the comments here has an October birthday. One of these days I will remember when in October. I want to say it's the 9th. But you're so close to Halloween. That is so cool. All right, my friends. What is the holiday we're talking about today? We got a couple of them. So first, we have World Health Day. Oh, bye-bye, Star Paws. Have a good night. Go get some rest. Okay. Today's holidays. We have World Health Day, which highlights global health awareness. It's a reminder of equitable healthcare access, promoting well-being for all, and supporting initiatives for a healthier planet. And then we also... I'm beating up on the mic again. We also have Empowered Women Entrepreneurs Day. As a woman who has navigated the complexities of life as many things, including a business owner, I celebrate the strength and resilience of women who forge their own paths. We bring unique perspectives and innovative ideas to the table. May we continue to uplift and support each other, breaking barriers and creating a world where every woman has the opportunity to thrive. All right. Now, before we get into the whole daily draw thing, there is one more thing I want to talk about. Congressman John Lewis told us to go out and make good trouble. There is an organization called 5x15 right now telling us who want to help our country, the United States, to do 5 acts of good trouble in the next 15 days. I am taking that pledge, and I would love to see my witchlings join me in this. Whether that means joining a protest, an act of civil disobedience, or simply having a tough conversation with that MAGA friend or relative, let's make our voices heard here, guys. I hate the fact that my camera is mirrored on my screen or flipped on my screen, because I know that the puppy is over my left shoulder here, but when I look at myself in the monitor, he's over my right. And I'm just... Okay. But for me, it is flipped, and it just tweaks my head sometimes. I'm getting used to it. All right. It is not mirrored. It's correct, yes. But yeah, because mirrored, it would be on the same side, and I'm going to smack myself in the face. Anyways. Shall we move on to the cards now? Okay. Okay. Our oracle cards. First, we have commitment. Okay. Next, the feelings are mutual. Sounds good so far. And then we have unlocked potentials. Commitment deepens feelings, revealing unlocked potentials. We are embracing mutual connection, for within it lies the strength to manifest our dreams. Our path is open. Step forward with heart and purpose. I like it. So far, pretty positive. All right, next we have our tarot cards. First, we have the Knight of Rods reversed. Let me do that again. There we go, Knight of Rods reversed. A journey delayed or passion misdirected, impatience and frustration block your progress. Rethink your approach. Hasty actions may lead to burnout. Next, we have the King of Cups, emotional mastery and compassionate leadership. A calm, balanced presence guides with empathy. Trust your intuition and offer gentle support. A steady hand and open heart prevail. Our last card, the Two of Rods reversed. Here we go. There, now you can see it. The Two of Rods reversed. Stalled plans and lost direction. Hesitation breeds uncertainty. Second-guessing your path leads to some stagnation. Reevaluate your goals and find inner clarity before proceeding. So, putting the cards together, the reversed Knight of Rods warns against impulsive action, hindering the King of Cups' serene guidance. The reversed Two of Rods amplifies this, suggesting a loss of direction and stalled plans. However, the oracle cards, commitment, mutual feelings, and unlocked potentials offer a counterpoint. They urge you to find emotional balance and trust in your connections, revealing that within these lies the key to unlocking your true potential and redirecting your journey. Okay. Hey, Maxo, and hey, Steve. I was moving and I didn't want to smack it. I moved my mic because I didn't want to go smack again. It's been a day. All right, my friends. Already did that. I goofed. I somehow, put my notes, the same notes twice. That was all 6 cards together. Cool. cool. Hey, LM, I'm glad to see you. That's awesome. Obviously, you're not too far. Well, actually, with today's tech, you could be. That's cool. I'm glad you're tuning in. Apparently, I goofed big time when I wrote my notes and accidentally combined all 6 cards twice. Oh, cool. Oh, that's right. You were coming to the States, weren't you? Where in the States are you, Maxo? I can't remember where you said you were going to pop into. Go get some sleep, LM. Okay. We did give you a shout out yesterday and say you were back out there. I'm so happy to see you today, though. So, Florida. Oof. Not my favorite state, but it's got some gorgeous country down there. So what's our namaste for today? All right. Namaste is saying sit under a tree. You can physically do this or imagine it. Either way, you must notice the tree. What kind is it? What color are the leaves? What season is it? What noises do you hear? What scents do you capture? Sit under your tree for 8 minutes and let your senses run wild. Nature is one of the greatest healers. Whether you are physically there or imagine a beautiful natural scene in your mind, you will begin to relax. Nature is a natural stress reliever and an organic way to cultivate a feeling of peace. Oh, do I know that? All right. So, what do you guys think of sitting under a tree? Oh, Miami. Miami's not bad. Two of my favorite people on Instagram. Hello, Steve, and hello, Jeremy. Miami's not bad. The people I know, actually, I know some in Miami-Dade, but one of my dearest friends is over in the vicinity of Disney World because that's where he works. Yay! Somebody's watching my yoga videos. I'm so grateful for that, Steve. Hope you enjoyed it and it was helpful. I just tried to tug my braid and yanked on my ear. That didn't feel good. I'm a klutz. So what is today's self-compassion? Breathing is good. We have self-compassion. Self-compassion today is natural compassion. Picture a child, animal, or any image that makes you feel warmth and love. Take 3 breaths, sending compassion to that image. I love how it says to the image, not to the person or thing that you're imagining. Go figure. Yes, Miami and Orlando both have some great conferences and great places to hold conferences. Do you have jet lag? Some people are lucky and don't get it. I surprisingly did not deal with a whole lot of jet lag when I went to Italy, but the fact that I was only 19 probably played into that. God, it has been that long. I feel old now. I'm sorry. That helps. That really helps. Now if I could just, get my body on human time instead of vampire time. But the after parties are kind of entertaining. Oh, no, don't. Brain is being brain today. So who is today's goddess? Ooh. All right. Today's goddess, Coventina, a Celtic goddess, embodies the serene power of sacred waters. Her essence flows with wishes, purity, and the innocence of spring's first bloom. She guides the Blagini, water spirits, enriching life with clarity and virtue. Depicted, as you saw, as a nymph afloat on a leaf, vessels overflowing, she answers heart's desires. Offerings of pins, coins, and semi-precious stones honor her, inviting her favor. So basically, if you want her to come bless you, leave coins, semi-precious stones, or pins as an offering. Her waters cleanse and heal, reflecting the soul's deepest desire, a mirror to the virtuous heart. She must love me, considering the number of semi-precious crystals. All right, guys, what do you guys think of today's goddess? I'm having fun with the goddesses. All right, now I get to move these so I can grab the book to move on to a moment of Zen. Movies. There is one, but I am not at this point positive how accurate it is, but the name of it is Druids. It has been a good 15, almost 20 years since I watched it, but I do vaguely remember it. Arun Kaul, yes, I am a pagan. I do not ascribe to any particular flavor of paganism. I draw on my own Celtic heritage and my husband's Native American heritage, and we just have an eclectic mix. And it works for us. I have been on my path for about 30 years. Honestly, it'll be 30 years the beginning of next year. So I have kind of cobbled together my own practice. For fun things to watch with your limited time off. Comic Ketchup. I vaguely remember that name because it's amusing. Hello. Glad to see you back. As far as... Yes, there are... I find divinity in all things. My candle's going to burn out today. Who's back? Hello, welcome back, Star Paws. Yep, you got here just in time for Zen. Woohoo! Alright. Our moment of Zen. I love our moment of Zen. Ooh. It's deep today. Are y'all ready for this? Moving on. Gil Fronsdal says, who are you in the silence between your thoughts? And then G.K. Chesterton says, the reason angels can fly is that they take themselves so lightly. My grandfather would have loved that one. I love it. But who are you in the silence between your thoughts? Wow. Maxo, you may have a point. I need to do some research on that one because that sounds definitely like something that I would love because while I am very much a Marvel fan, my two favorite superheroes will always be Superman and Supergirl. And I do, of course, appreciate Batman as well. What did Star Paws miss? Goddess and that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah. Namaste, Self-Compassion, and Goddess. However, they will be posted as shorts later if you want to watch them. That would be awesome. I like the idea of a non-binary super. And I'm being reminded, Starpaws, that the shorts should be up and posted by the time you get up in the morning. I do know that we have a queer super, and that would be the current Superman, who is Kal-El's son. So we may have a super they before long. It's kind of cool. Okay, for those of you who want to talk comics and stuff, please, I'm begging you, come by on Sunday so we can get into a good conversation about it. Sunday is my Coffee and Cues, where we talk about anything and everything, and trust me, I want a topic to geek the fluff out on Sundays. Comic books is one. My particular genre of fiction is another. Thank you, Comic Ketchup. Zenny, they're great. So please, come by on Sundays and give me something to geek out on, because it's so much fun. I am a huge, huge geek. Well, I am about to wrap up, and unfortunately, I have stuff I have to do after my live today. Otherwise, I would sit here and chat with you for a while, because Sundays, same time as we're here right now. It is 1:30 Pacific time. I am in Seattle. So, if I knew where you were, I could potentially do the math, but oh God, that is hilarious, Starpaws. Moment of Zen said something about something tasting like bread the other day. Give me a second, because oh, not that one. Come on. I remember it. I remember it clearly. I Like Reality. It Tastes of Bread by Jean Anula. However her last name is pronounced. So, yeah, that was like 2 days ago. And I keep giggling. Yes. I talk about the Divine Feminine on a regular. Do I believe in supernatural powers such as telekinesis, etc.? I know they're possible. Otherwise, I'm not 100% sure. But I like to think they could happen. Do I know how a human mortal person could manifest them? Not off the top of my head. Would be nice, though. I forgot to tell my phone to be quiet. All right, my love. Yes, I agree, Starpaws. If there is bread, you've got my attention. All right, my lovelies. I have a dog. There we go. My candle is almost out. So I am going to wrap up for the day and say you guys are amazing. I am going to extinguish the candle and thereby open my circle and give my gratitude to the ancient ones who have joined us here today. Boing. All right. Bye. She comes in, lays down, grooms herself, and then leaves. All right, my friends, my loves, my witchlings. All right, my loves. I will see you all later. Now go out there, spread love, spread joy, spread kindness. There is so much darkness out there already. We don't need to add to it. And I would love it if my witchlings would be that beacon of light in the darkness for those who need it. And then go out there and let your loved ones, human, feathered, scaly, and furry, know that they mean the absolute world to you. You love them beyond measure because you don't know how long you have with them. You never know when that last chance will be. I know from experience that 2 a.m. phone call sucks. I am grateful for my witchlings who have stuck around until the end here. You guys are the absolute best. If you enjoyed my video, leave a comment. The algorithm has a thing for 7 words. If you're stuck, no fear. Panic at the Disco has your back. Hey, look, die, I made it. Yay. It works. All right. Or maybe, if you don't want that, here's a question you can answer. I grab my crystal every day and I light my candle or some incense. What is your favorite stone? What is your favorite scent? I don't care if it's a candle, incense, or a perfume. Let me know. I am curious. And, it gets a comment. And remember, please leave it in the comments, not in the chat. I won't necessarily see it if you put it in the chat. Okay, my friends. Now, get out of the house. Have a wonderful day filled with magic and joy. And always remember, you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and you really do have a purpose here. I love you all, and I will see you soon. No shit. That is true. And just so y'all know, I am not a supporter of my country's current president or the financial disaster he has created for the entire world. And I sincerely apologize for him. Of course. Thank you, Steve. Love you to pieces. Rose quartz is one of my favorites, too. Oh, wait. We all know this. See you guys later. I love you all very much. I'll see y'all later. Your subscription ensures you never miss a moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell, for a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes. Consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithdyliden.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dieTheYogaWitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bet time, same bet channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for coffee and cues with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Di the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to inspire and uplift. Friday and Saturday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Seattle time, we offer some unique experiences. Fridays are for relaxation and interconnection. We zen our way into the weekend and unwind with guided meditation or yoga nidra asana, tapping into your inner magic and bringing that magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.